Good evening. It's Friday, March 6, 2020 here in Cebu City. I'm Cherry Ann Lim, and here's all you need to know in NewsBits tonight. The Department of Health confirmed today the fourth and fifth cases of coronavirus disease in the Philippines. Here's Chari Coronel for the details.
The Philippines now has 5 confirmed cases of coronavirus disease. The Department of Health says the 2 new cases involve a 48-year-old and 62-year-old male Filipinos. The 48-year-old patient recently visited Japan and returned to the Philippines on February 25. He experienced chills and fever on March 3 and was tested positive on March 5. DOH Secretary Francisco Duque III says the patient is currently stable and admitted at the Research Institute for Tropical Medicine. Meanwhile, the 62-year-old patient is suffering from severe pneumonia. He had known hypertension and diabetes, and he also experienced cough last February 25. He sought medical consultation last March 1 in a hospital in Manila and was admitted with severe pneumonia. Specimens were collected on March 4 and he was tested positive for COVID-19. Duque added, the 62-year-old patient has no known history of travel outside the country. The health secretary says it is still premature to declare that there is a local or community transmission in the country. The health department is now tracing those who have been in contact with the 2 new patients. The 5th case is known to have regularly visited a Muslim prayer hall in San Juan City, Manila. The DOH called on previous visitors of the prayer hall who are experiencing fever and respiratory symptoms. To recall, the first 3 confirmed cases in the Philippines are all Chinese nationals. Health officials advised the public to be vigilant and continue to do their part in containing the disease. Chari Coronel, NewsBits Tonight.
Officials in Barangay Suba, Cebu City will take legal action against restaurant Azul Cebu after it registered the term Tuslubua with the Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines. Tuslubua is a popular Cebu street food believed to have originated in Barangay Suba and Pasil. Here's Nico Tubo for the details.
Online rage has erupted over the trademarking of popular Cebu street food Tuslubua. Azul Cebu, a restaurant known for commercializing the dish, announced on Tuesday that Tuslubua is a registered trademark and exclusively owned by the restaurant. It added that any unauthorized use of the word, phrase, or its logo is against the law. Netizens questioned the trademarking of Tuslubua as it is a common Cebuano dish just like lechon. Officials of Barangay Suba are planning to take legal actions against Azul Cebu. Village Chief Joel Sable says Tuslubua originally came from Barangay Suba and Barangay Pasil. Sable emphasized that they even celebrate Tuslubua festival every year. Barangay Councilor Jose Cabral says they will discuss the matter during the Barangay Council session on Monday. Sunstar Cebu has reached out to the management of Azul Cebu but it declined to comment on the matter. Nico Tubo, NewsBits Tonight.
More stories in NewsBits Tonight after this short break. The chief of police of Argao Town, Cebu was arrested after he was caught sharing his bed with a female inmate inside his office. Here's Chari Coronel for the details.
Argao Town Police Chief Major Ildefonso Miranda Jr. was arrested by members of Integrity Monitoring and Enforcement Group Visayas Field Unit, Regional Investigation and Detective Management Division, and Regional Intelligence Division for allegedly sharing his bed with a female inmate inside his office. Last March 4, a town councilor and 2 police officers met with IMEG Visayas to report the illegal activities of their police chief. They say that a female inmate identified as Jean Claudia Villanueva was released from the cell and was housed inside the chief's office. authorities immediately conducted a surveillance by taking videos and photos inside Miranda's office. Around 11:20 p.m. Thursday, authorities raided Miranda's office and caught the female inmate sleeping on police chief's bed. Authorities also caught another female inmate identified as Brenda Cutilar, who allegedly serves as a helper to Miranda. Based on the initial information, Miranda and Villanueva have an affair. The police chief reportedly tagged the female inmate along every time he visits resorts in the province. Police Regional Office Central Visayas Director Albert Ferro has ordered to investigate all police officers in Argao. Meanwhile, Police Captain Elstone Dabon III has been named as the officer in charge of Argao Police Station. Chari Coronel, NewsBits Tonight.
For the latest in sports, here's Nico Tubo.
Golden State Warriors superstar Stephen Curry scored 23 points in his return after a 4-month layoff in the NBA on Friday morning. Curry performed well in his anticipated return from a broken left hand, but the Toronto Raptors beat the Warriors 121-113. The switch shooter, who missed 58 games, missed his first 2 attempts but had 3 quick assists. Curry finished with 7 assists and 7 rebounds in 27 minutes. Norman Powell led the Raptors with 37 points. Kyle Lowry added 26 points and 10 assists, while Serge Ibaka had 13 points and 13 rebounds. Damian Lee led the Warriors with 23 points, while Marquise Chris had 17 points and 12 rebounds. With the win against the Warriors, the Raptors were able to clinch a playoff spot. Nico Tubo, NewsBits Tonight.
To get the latest, visit www.sunstar.com.ph. Follow us on our YouTube channel and official social media accounts on Twitter and Facebook. I'm Cherry Ann Lim. Good evening.